Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Yeah, Friday's here, baby. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Got a couple beers going here today. You know, hey, what the hell? Why not? It's Friday.
Do you want your beer?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, give me my beer. I was just checking my schedule. It's been fluctuating all over the place, so I just got to see it because I'd be like, yeah, and then it's like going, oh,
Kevin, you have a meeting.
I got to meet teachers. Yeah. Last Friday I was reading to a school, so yeah, last Friday would not have been good to be knocking down a couple hazy sunrises.
You didn't go with the buzz?
No, try not to. Teacher, that weird guy reading smells like beer.
Well, I'll gladly be your beer bitch all day long, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of a weird free weekend going on. Like, you know, normally I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this event or I got a big event going on. There's not a lot of stuff that's happening this weekend. You know, Due South was up here yesterday. No secret, we're talking to them about doing a little project together. I love Due South. They got a new tap room and good stuff. And so I was, talking to Doug from there, and I was like, what's going on this weekend? It's really light. In fact, I didn't even talk about what's going on this weekend. There was just nothing to talk about. And he's like, yeah, Super Bowl weekend. I said, nobody wants to really take it on. I mean, yeah, there's a couple places that are doing, you know, I love the bar game. Funky Buddha's like doing a little, but it's nothing massive, you know.
You want to go out, paint this town red, just fuck up some shit?
Maybe we can, yeah. I think got to do. See, I'm kind of like in the same thing. I get what, you know, Panda's having to go through. Like yesterday, or my wife, you know, I would just check the calendar and so see what's going on there. My wife scheduled a fucking nail appointment for tomorrow afternoon. I'm like, gosh.
Do you have to go with her?
No, well, I don't even know that I got to go with her, but it's you know, whatever we're going to be doing, we're doing together. And so that, you know, that's 2 hours. Well, it's 2 hours of drinking time. You know, I mean, I look at my weekend, I got zero free time during the week. And so I look at the weekend and, you know, even then, you know, we don't have a Friday event. I've got just the Saturday event that's over at 1. And I know we're at home usually by like 6. So I'm like, okay, I've got all of about maybe 6-7 hours free time for the week. So when you chunk 2 hours, that's a big deal for me. You just took out a third of my free time.
You need to go to that salon called Tipsy Nails, where they serve beverages while you're getting your nails done.
Yeah, a lot of the nails places do, and I'm sure, you know, my wife knows how. She knows me by now. She knows how to sell stuff. She'd be like, "There's a bar right next door." And
you're seeing bars pop up in weird spots. You get your taxes done, but there's also a little bar in there.
Yeah,
it's happening to smaller and smaller places.
Well, they're doing, you know, talking about that. They're the Civil Society did a pop-up bar. I went there. Was it last weekend or 2 weeks ago? It all bleeds together. Right there on Clematis Street. Oh. It was where, what was that place? Rail theme. And they had, they had the railroad theme.
Tap House.
Yeah, Tap House. And they also had the Off the Hookah was there. And they took over just that front patio. And they went in and they had a spray paint artist just spray paint that whole inside patio. And they set up a bar. And they've got Cholo Soy comes and they set up a little taco place. And Civil Society does. Yeah, and that's all it is. And they play some cool ass alternative music. And
that's fun.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. If you go to the bathroom, you got to go all back through the bar, which is closed and abandoned. So to go back and go to the bathroom, you know, you do that. But yeah, these pop-up bar things are, you know, real big. And my wife was talking about something they do on Atlantic Avenue in Del Rey. They set up a whole big long table down the street.
Yes.
And all these businesses, they started taking reservations for that. To give you a little inside scoop, like Rocco's, you could call them in Del Rey and put in the reservations. It's going to be, I think, March 26th is the date they're doing that. It's a Monday night. But you'll go and they don't have a menu. They just bring you food. And you make the reservations kind of like on faith. You know, and so if you love, and so all the different restaurants would be bringing you different courses. And
they do really
like
well with that. It's a fun picture too.
Yeah, people love that concept.
Yeah, it's fun.
Different. You know, you're eating in the street, and you're like, oh, look at this. You know, kind of badass. They got so many good restaurants.
Love it.
Up in there through. Yeah, so you know, this weekend I'm just trying to figure out what's up. Probably just going to hit a couple bars randomly.
Well, let me know if you need a Chewbacca.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm at the mercy pretty much of the Queen's desires, so we'll see. Like, I got a couple tentative plans.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not fucking running errands. That sounds awful.
No, I never do. She's learned that lesson. Yeah, we've been through that, and she knows I'm like, it'll put me in a sour mood. I'm like,
there are times where the universe, it forces me to go do errands, and it's usually they all line up all on the same day because I've put it off so much, and I am so fucking angry that I have to do them.
I can't. I
I'm
mean,
bad at them.
Yeah, I'm at the point where it's like just with my schedule, I don't do any kind of like legit. If like I said, I got 6, maybe 7 hours of free time this week, and so it's like I'm not going to spend a minute when I get that free time doing work or errands or crap you don't want to do.
One of the errands I had to do, I had to mail something. They needed it mailed to them, and man, if you don't mail all the time, it's kind of a thing. It's kind of an ordeal. You got to get the stamp, got your envelope.
Just give it to me. I'll mail it for you.
Oh, mama, this adulting.
So
Well, that's why we did the online banking for you, so you don't have to mail anymore.
It changed my world, Kev.
It's a big deal, huh?
It is.
They stamp it. They write the check.
No, but
They
for
mail it.
whatever reason, they needed me to mail it through. I know, it's some horse shit.
Well, just give it to me next time. I got stamps in my purse, cat.
I love it.
Renee from Palm City said, hey, if you ever make your way north, and you haven't already, you should head up the Crafted Keg in Stewart and the Twisted Creamery and Craft. It's craft beer and awesome ice cream. That's cool. It's in Port Salerno in Manatee Pocket on the water. Oh, that sounds awesome.
I was in Port Salerno at the regional, I think it's called, not too long ago. They had some fun stuff. Ian's Tropical Grill, and I had such great meals in Stewart, Port Salerno. I loved it.
I think what I'm going to do, because I love doing that, where I just, if I can get a free weekend here, I like to just go to a town. Like, I'll go and stay the night in Stewart, and we'll go and try to hit as many places in that area. I got Vero on the list. I want to do that. And
there's a brand new hotel that my girlfriend did all the interior design for, Ocean Properties in Hutchinson Island. You should check out. I've heard great things.
Yeah, I have to go check it out. I stay pretty much most of their places.
Are you getting bigger again?
No.
You're not? You look bigger. Your upper body's looking more muscular.
Probably it's the shirt. In fact, no, I saw our boss yesterday in the parking lot. She's like going, have you lost a lot of weight? Which, in workout things, that gets you real self-conscious. I still got that mindset where I'm like going, oh my gosh, I've lost so much muscle. I'm like, I'm not,
See, it's the opposite for me. If someone says, bro, you've been lifting? I'm like, no, I'm just getting fat. People have asked me if I've been lifting.
Aww.
No, I've been trying to, and that's why I've been trying to lift a little bit. So I'm not working out on my training anymore, so I'm trying to put a little bit more of the mass back on.
That's
so
a good shirt for you. Look at that shirt on him. It's actually perfect. It shows off them nice old titties you got, and it gives you it shows off your arms. It's a very good fit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, well, while the compliments are flying here in the chat room, Teresa said, Jason, you look good in that red jacket and those glasses.
Well.
What?
What?
There's been talk behind the scenes. This might be the worst outfit I've ever wore.
He looks like one of the trustees at the South Florida Fair.
I mean, I'm not kidding you. This jacket is so old. It has cake and super glue on it. I remember I tried to glue baby dolls to this. I don't know if you remember that.
What?
It was for a
What?
And when I got this jacket out of the closet, it had so many fucking spiders in it.
Why were you trying to glue baby dolls onto a red jacket?
It was part of a Halloween costume.
Which was?
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Okay. Well, why not?
But thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. And she wrote, as always, you guys have me dying. Hashtag Justice for Bird.
Thank you.
Justice for Bird.
About time, damn it.
Jen also sticking up for you. She said, that sleazy Ramada bar that you were talking about on the show today, you guys sound slightly ignorant. Sorry, love you, but not so sorry for the comment. They supposedly have one of the best soul food meals in Palm Beach County.
Boom.
I've been dying to try after the Post reviewed it. Snobby girl who loves a good dive bar and even more soul food.
All right. If you guys want, you guys can take the time now to publicly apologize to me.
Zara's is the name of it. It's right the Ramada at Palm Beach Lakes, and I don't even know. I drive down that street like every day.
It's right across from like MD Now. I know where it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's right by the gas station.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is. I purposely would not go in just because of how it looks on the outside. Sorry.
I've been so intrigued. I've been wanting to go there. And just the idea of a jazz club. I kind of want to go in there.
Is it open now?
It probably is.
It's so weird. I've never been in there. I've honestly gone that by 8 million times.
8 million minimum.
I'm
minimum.
so burned.
I drive by it about 4 times a day.
I feel burned out just with the restaurants and places in general. So I've been looking for new things, and that one keeps popping up, and I'd never been. I drive by it every day. I'm like, It looks kind of fucking.
Well, I saw, and then somebody sent me the picture inside. It looked depressing. Like it just. Have you ever been places?
Yes.
Like I love drinking, but I've been in places where you're just kind of like you're trying to power through it, but it's really adding to the depression.
Well,
I don't know when Ramada just said "fuck it" and stopped caring.
I mean,
but all bars that are attached to a Ramada suck.
when someone said it
Really?
was attached
It
to
looks-
Ramada Inn, I was like, oh, it's not good.
I don't know when
Was
Ramada
Ramada
stopped
ever
caring.
good? Were they ever good?
I mean, I thought back in the day they were okay.
Some of them ebb and flow. Like I think, like Hilton's took a little bit of a like a wobble, but they seem like they're coming
Hilton's
back
are back strong. Hilton's have a whole bunch of fun new properties.
Yeah,
they're
the one
doing.
downtown West Palm's awesome.
They're doing
by the
Home
convention center.
2 by Hilton. Those are awesome.
I mean, I'm just thinking about when I was a kid. If we were staying at the Ramada, we would have thought, "Oh, this is fancy
yeah,
as shit."
the Ramada
Yeah.
back in the day was fancier
I
than
thought
it
so,
is
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Because back in the day, well, my mom would take us to like Motel 6, and that's how we rolled.
I grew up thinking Holiday Inn was
That's what
extremely
we did.
fancy.
Yeah, I remember the biggest deal for me was in Lexington, Kentucky. They had a Holodome, and it had an indoor-outdoor pool, and you would swim underneath the glass barrier, and you'd be outside. I was like, what?
That's
That's
cutting
pretty cool.
edge.
It was so big time.
Oh, my
That was
gosh,
big
yeah.
time. Yeah.
I still get impressed with Holiday Inn. The one up in Vero, holy shit, man! You walk out and you're on the beach. That thing is amazing over there.
Yeah.
That was right next to Mulligan's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was nice.
Holiday Inn's awesome.
That's where Gloria Estefan's little place is, right in that same stretch.
Well, that's where you stay. I stay at the Holiday Inn. Virginia stayed at the fucking fancy Gloria Estefan. And then someone in the snack pack stole one of her lounge chairs and brought it to the Holiday Inn. I was so mad and so pissed off. You guys,
You stole Gloria Estefan's
Oh.
lounge chair?
Not only that, the snack pack ended up staying in that Holiday Inn room. I ended up coming back home. It was trash. I got called into a meeting on Monday about it.
No.
Yeah, snack pack. I'm calling
Snack
you out.
pack.
And of course,
What do you
none,
expect?
none of those motherfuckers. Oh, I don't know what happened.
I don't have any money to help
I don't
pay.
know what
Wasn't
happened.
me.
It was
Wasn't me.
bread.
Yeah.
It was not bread, but
Brad always gets blamed, but he's never the criminal.
literally, bread. The one guy in the snack pack might be the nicest guy I've ever met. Like, literally, does not deserve any of the hate that he gets.
Nicole, talking about your food anxiety, said, I agree with Jaybird. He's 100% correct. Food anxiety is real.
Wow.
I always have issues about where to eat because if I don't like it, it will forever ruin my day. It takes me from 8 a.m. arriving at work to think all day what I'm doing for lunch. It's an exhausting daily production.
It really is. It's because if you're ordering something that's delivered to you, and you get it and it's not good, which does happen quite a bit, you're fucked, baby. You're ordering delivery because you don't have any food. Now you get a burger or you get let's say you want to try, I don't know, dolphin, and you don't love dolphin.
But Bird, look at it like this. If you don't have a bad meal, then you'll never know how wonderful a good meal is.
Well, I do, and I've learned from that. I've gotten better. I get a bad meal, then I have a backup good meal.
You always order like a known commodity. Like, I like this.
Mozzarella sticks are always going to be, it's hard to fuck up mozzarella sticks, although it
It
can be done. Oh,
I
yeah.
had mozzarella sticks one time, and all the mozzarella had leaked out. It was just stick.
Yeah.
All the mozzarella leaked out
wow.
in the fryer.
Or they don't cook them all the way.
They served me just these sticks. I'm like, guys, no cheese in here. It's just a tunnel.
That
That's
can happen.
crazy.
It happens if you overcook them or the oil's too hot.
Or sometimes the cheese isn't melted completely. You could, and the same thing with the grilled cheese. So simple, but you can fuck it up.
Okay. All right.
And if you fuck up a grilled cheese or mozzarella sticks, I'm sorry. You've lost all credibility as a restaurant, in my opinion.
Looking for good pizza, and you're in D.C. Steve in D.C. said, hey, they got a place. I think they're opening up a chain in Clearwater. It is nice little place to check out. Be Kevin and Jaybird's Heaven. I've been going for about 9 months. It's Extreme Pizza, and it's located in Arlington, Virginia, less than a mile from the Pentagon. Said delicious pizzas for a fair price, amazing craft beer and local beer selection. One of the pizzas is Buffalo Wing Pizza. It's also a buffalo chicken, celery, blue cheese, and spicy tomato sauce.
Ooh.
Seriously to die for. And the one in Clearwater, too. And if you're ever there, have to get to D.C. Been a while.
Somebody posted up a pizza video on my Facebook page, and seriously, it's giving me a pizza boner. It is so. I've watched it 9 times. They're just showing all these pizzas and how they're cutting it. There's different. It's making my mouth water. Look at this shit. It's so good, Kevin.
I'm looking at, yep, he's full pepperoni, Kev. He does indeed have a pizza boner.
Full pepperoni.
Come on, we all get pizza boners, right? You eat a slice, you're like, oh my gosh.
Danielle had a thought about your middle name dilemma. Why do you got to get rid of your middle name Lee to add pizza? Why don't you just be Jason Lee Pizza Pennington?
And that's a great point. And I had talked about this with other people, and it just seemed like if I did the Lee with the pizza, I was kind of bitching out a little bit. It wasn't full gorilla.
And she likes it. She said, my brother's name is Lee, so I might be a bit biased, but there you go. It's your compromise. Jason Lee Pizza Pennington. That's D in New York.
It is going to happen. It's my dad who's got an issue with it. The whole he gave me his middle name.
I get it.
Yeah, you just add to it. You don't take it away.
I do like
There's
that.
only addition, not subtraction, baby.
If the people are cool with Pizza Lee or Lee Pizza,
Lee Pizza, yeah.
Let's
I think
do it.
Jason Lee Pizza Pennington, yeah.
that would be fucking badass.
Pizza Lee, it's kind of like a mood. Oh, I'm feeling kind of Pizza Lee.
Pizza Lee.
I don't hate it.
Christy said, for sudden death, how about the loser has to eat a live bug? You can get a parasite-free raised bugs, I'm sure. Come on, Jaybird, step it up.
Look, I do. It's you motherfuckers that don't. Let's eat some bugs. Let's do it. I'm down.
Oh, I'm not down.
All right.
Especially the live ones.
I mean, I just do think if you swallowed a live worm, couldn't you
Horrifying.
feel it tickling down or no? I don't know how that works.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you'd probably chew it, though, right?
I don't know.
I'm not
man.
chewing it. I'm
Yeah,
swallowing
let's not
it.
do that. We're kind of, I guess we're dicks if we're eating live worm. And we'll get people that are
Yeah,
mad.
that's my problem with it.
The worm community.
Mm-hmm.
Denny's raises worms.
He does.
How would he feel if you're eating worms live?
She's right. I guess I'm stepping it down in 018. Damn, I'm getting old.
Do you like Top Chef, Virginia? Do you watch that show?
I do.
Okay, they're doing tryouts, I guess, for the new upcoming 16th season for Bravo's show.
Have they announced what city it is?
No, they're just going to be doing audition shows. Going to be having a casting call from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. February 10th. That's next weekend at the Stubborn Seed on Washington Avenue in Miami Beach.
Top Chef is a great show, and I love that show. It's
really
a great show to
is.
put on at night if you don't want anything heavy. It's all about food. It's very, very peaceful.
I have to be full, though, when I watch it. Like, I can't be hungry and watch Top Chef, or I will go in the fridge and eat everything in sight.
It's so weird because I love to watch it on an empty stomach while food is cooking, and about 30 minutes in, I just fucking get down. I will not eat if I'm watching Top Chef because it's like food porn.
Let me see other stuff going on here. I thought you'd be interested in this, Jay Bird. You talk about all those people who got a sexual fetish.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think the number is? They did a new survey, and they got a new number on how many Americans, what percentage of Americans have at least one sexual fetish?
Oh my gosh. Okay, if they're being honest,
Yeah.
he didn't say guys in the snack pack.
no, 40%.
Okay, Virginia, what do you think?
20%.
You know what? She's right. Somewhere in the middle, it's going to be around 30.
36.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's more common than you even realize. Everyone's got something that turns them on. And it's not going to be the same for you, and not going to be the same for Virginia.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, all right.
I mean, what's the one thing that's a little off about you, Kev? You're like, all right, this is a little different, but it kind of
You
gets
mean
me
sexually?
Yeah, it kind of gets me, gives me the boner.
I don't know. I really don't feel like there's anything that's anything that and maybe that's it.
Even-
If you got a fetish, you.
Well, even something as simple as talking dirty. That's sort of, in a way, considered a bit of a fetish because not everyone does it. It's sort of taboo
yeah.
with some people.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, if you get me a hot Latin chick and she was like talking dirty Spanish to me, yeah, I'd be hard in a second.
Close your eyes real quick.
Full pepperoni, they call it.
Just close your eyes. Let's see how this works. Just close them.
Yeah.
Hey, Poppy.
Where are you?
Poppy. Ooh, grande. Grande.
Pepperoni?
Oh.
Grande, big.
Big. As I'm grabbing you.
That's your opening line?
That's how
you
I
grab the D?
Hi, puppy, grande.
Ooh, penis so bonita.
Pretty penis.
Got a pretty penis.
Gosh. I remember I told you that one time I had the girl we called Cosmo that I was dating that one time. She's little bit out there.
Is this the Catwoman?
She's the one shooting. No, this is a different chick.
Space
Yeah,
cadet.
Space cadet. She's the one that remember when I told you it ended when she booked that room for us in San Francisco.
What happened again?
He didn't want to go on the trip because it was just going to be her and him. Just, it's a weekend of love.
And you didn't
She's
like
like,
her.
and we're not going to leave the room the entire weekend. I was like,
And you weren't into it. That's
I just want to go sightsee.
if you're into it, it's awesome. If you're not, fuck.
yeah. There was. Well, we kind of hooked up because I remember we were in San Francisco and we had gone to an alternative show. And it was kind of like one of those things where it was like I was up there, I was horny, and everybody else was like an alternative chick. And I'm like, she's the best one around. So, you ever been in that kind of situation? And so then it just kind of started from there. And I was like,
All right, this is what I'm working with.
yeah. So I was like, it was kind of like one of the things kind of got tagged on. But yeah, that was her thing. She's going, your penis is so pretty. I was
Really?
Like, yeah. I was like,
I love it.
he's just like, yeah. Like, she just kept saying shit to make you cringe. Like,
Oh, that's a great compliment, though.
gosh.
Your
like,
penis is so pretty. I
That's
love
not what
it.
you want to hear, though. That's not
Has
like
anybody ever told you that, Bird?
it's not like a good dude comedy. Like, what?
They say your penis has
Pretty?
heart, but not pretty.
Oh, yeah. I was like, that's so pretty. I was like, what?
Oh, I'd be into that, kid.
All the time she was saying something, I'd be like, what?
I would not hate that.
Hashtag pretty dick.
Prove it. Prove it. What does it have? Lipstick on it? I don't.
Just the way that the veins are spread out.
Oh my
they're just
gosh.
symmetrical.
I could be a dick model, yeah. Just symmetrical.
I mean, does the head of it, like the little hole?
It's got a good complexion.
The hole is
Yeah.
just sized
Just
perfectly
right.
right.
It's
It kind of smiles
right
at you. It's like a little grin. Yeah.
It is.
Or
yeah.
a wink.
Yeah, so when you look at me, just realize I've got a pretty penis.
A penis does look like it's smiling at you sometimes.
Mine's actually got teeth. It's pretty amazing. They say there's a new scam out there targeting Netflix users. It sends an official-looking email to users asking them to restart their memberships.
Uh-oh.
The email claims Netflix could not validate the billing information and gives a link for users to type in personal information, including the credit card number. Netflix's website is reminding users the streaming service will never ask for personal info like credit card numbers or social security numbers through email. So don't fall for it.
Yeah, be careful of anybody who sends you anything and says, hey, put your credit card info in here. Even if it looks legit, they can fake everything these days.
Yeah, exactly. So don't believe the hype. That's a new one to look out for. Oscar in Fellsmere said, hey, long-time listener to the show. I'm talking as far back as when it was only Kevin of Virginia on 95.5. I live in Fellsmere, so I can't get a good signal on the radio. And even if I could, I wouldn't listen because I don't like the music on WRMF. So I finally tried the podcast, and I'm hooked again, and no music. You have not lost a beat. You guys are awesome. Love the After the Show podcast. I was as shocked as when I heard Bob Saget at a comedy show when I first heard it. Keep up the good work. And
We're like the cheaper, low-budge version of him.
It really is a way different show than the regular show. We're talking about all this heartwarming stuff, and then over here, fuck this motherfucker.
yeah,
Hashtag pretty dick.
yeah. I'm thinking about my pretty penis here.
We're talking about Kevin's dick smiling back at us.
Yes. P.S. Any way of getting the audio of Virginia's headphone karaoke from last week? Love to have it as a ringtone.
Ah, the Lalas. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
They were polarizing.
Sometimes things can suck so bad that they're awesome.
And I got to say what up to Jen from Shade Shack.
Oh, we
She's
love her.
in the hospital. She had a blood clot in her leg.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she said, you guys kept me smiling through this issue, so keep me in your thoughts and keep me laughing.
Oh.
She said, thanks so much. Hopefully they'll let me go home soon.
She's still in there, huh?
Yes. Yeah, she is. So
That's
best
scary
to Jen.
stuff. I
Yep.
wonder how how do you find a blood clot?
I don't know.
I heard they just sometimes go to your heart and you just lights out.
Yeah, it can. There was a story the other day. I think it was a girl from South Florida that she was like at school and something like that happened. She was studying to be a doctor and just, yeah.
I know they get worried when you are stuck in a spot for a long time and you don't move around. That's what they were scared about with the popcorn stunt we did. I was in there for 4 days, and they brought me up to the main unit because they were checking me for blood clots. And like you guys are saying, it can be, if you don't catch it. But she's getting medical attention. She will be fine.
Yep. So Good thing that you're there. Jen, of course, will keep you in your thoughts.
Yes.
She said. And one last thing real quick.
Jason, go fuck yourself.
Got it.
I love how it's got a resurgence.
It sure does.
I'm glad it does. I'm in Publix these days. Jaybird, go fuck yourself.
Hopefully you'll be fucking yourself all weekend, Jay Bird.
I mean, what?
What?
What are you talking about? I'm the one drinking, not you.
All right, you guys have an amazing weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.